Hello, everyone. Welcome to Out and Proud podcast. Today we have members from Uganda. They're also a part of Out and Proud. They're going to be introducing themselves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Samali, and I come from Uganda, a proud lesbian. I am part of Out and Proud, and today you're very welcome to have a listen of what we're going to take you through.
Hello, my name is Eddie Sentumbwe. I'm a gay man from Uganda, and happy to be out and proud and to be part of Out and Proud. Yes, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Henry Katumba from Uganda. I'm an artist, a musician, and a proud gay man from Uganda. Yep.
Well, as you've heard, the members have joined us today in our first season with conversations with Opal. They're artists, and they're going to be giving us a cappella, a recording, maybe an original. I don't know. They'll let us know. So we'll listen up.
Yes, the song we're going to sing is called Your Grace. It's an original, written by us, by one of us, myself. So please enjoy the song. 3, 2, 1, we go.
I'm amazed by your grace, God, 'cause even when I sin, you bring me closer. You still call me son. I love you, yeah. Mankind can never know the wrong things that I do, but you do. And Father, you let go. You're the only one. I live for you tonight. You're the only one. I wanna worship day and night. You're the only one. I live for you tonight. You're the only one. I wanna worship day and night. You're my strength when I'm weakened. You're my light when I am in the dark.
And I am alive
Because you love me.
and I am alive
Because of your grace. You're my strength when I'm weakened. You're my light when I am in the dark.
and I am alive
Because you love me.
and I am alive
Because of your grace. I live for you tonight.
You're the only one.
I wanna worship day and night. You're my strength when I'm weakened. You're my light when I am in the dark.
And I am alive
Because you love me.
and I am alive
Because of your grace. You're my strength when I'm weakened. You're my light when I am in the dark.
and I am alive
Because you love me.
and I am alive
Because of your grace. And I am alive because you love me.
and I am alive
Because of your grace. And I am alive because you love me. Because of your grace.
Wow. Hands up. Listeners, hope you've enjoyed that. That was very amazing. That is awesome. So, guys, tell me, how did you come up with the lyrics? Who wrote it? How did you come up with the song?
Well, the song was basically about me to motivate me.
Okay.
Because I was going, through a lot. Someone goes down and, you feel a bit depressed. You feel low, like low self-esteem. But the song, I wrote the lyrics, you're my strength when I'm weakened.
Okay.
You're my light when I am in the dark. I am alive because you love me. I am alive because of your grace. So that just motivates me.
It really is an inspiring lyrics, very inspiring.
Thank you.
Do you have more songs?
Yeah, we do have more songs. Yeah, we have songs. Yeah,
that's good. We hope to hear more from you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And very soon. Because the moment we start, we keep asking for more.
Yeah.
Well, today is our first season for 2022, our first podcast, and I'm glad to have all you with us here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And our listeners are waiting because, it's been a while since we had a podcast, so they're really eager. They're waiting to hear from you, to learn more about you guys, and to share your experiences. Yes. Maybe still from your stories, from your experiences, they'll get, inspiration, motivation, and comfort as well. And learn a thing or two. Or maybe, some might want to join your group and become artists as well.
Yeah, they are more than welcome.
Yes, that's lovely. Let me start with Samali.
Okay.
Tell us about your life in Uganda.
I personally, Samali, I grew up in Uganda. I was born in Uganda, in Kampala, Chibuye. I was growing up as a child. I grew up in a church group. So during that time, I was around, I think, 8 years old, if I remember very well. One of that time, my mom, when she was still alive, may her soul rest in peace, she took me to a church group, and luckily I was selected amongst the kids to go and join a certain church group, which was helping out the needy and the helpless children or parents who could not support their children with school needs. So that's how I got to join the church group. And I think my mom, she noticed different lifestyle in me as a child, because I used to engage myself with boys, playing with boys, ride bicycle, and I personally could not tell why, but I think she was advised to take me to church so that maybe I can change. Okay. But literally I didn't change. But as I was growing up, I kept on engaging myself with boys, and then around the age of teen, like 14 years old, I started developing, when you're in high school, girls start having boyfriends, and then the boyfriends, they go for girls. So with me, I was a different one.
Okay.
And during that time, I was literally attracted to girls. I started having feelings for girls. I did not tell why. And it being that I was selected to join the church group, maybe my mom thought, or had the friends who advised her to make me join that group thought that I would change at some point, but all in vain. Nothing changed at all. So that's all the life I went through in Uganda.
Well, do you happen to know if by the time your mom took you to that group, they were aware of your sexuality?
No, I don't think they were aware of my sexuality, because by then for me I was young, so I couldn't tell if they were aware of it.
Yeah. Do you know if they ever did anything to make you, anything like physical, or say anything to you to make you change?
All I can say is while I was in the group, you know, they used to tell us to pray, to fast to God, and they could give us some behavior or counseling lectures or lessons or how to behave, how a Christian should be behaving. Like they used to tell us about the creation in the Bible, that God created man, or Adam and Eve, whereby man should marry a woman, not lady to a lady, or man to a man. So that's all I can remember that I got to learn in the group.
Well, that's good to hear from Samali. We're going to go to Eddie. He's going to tell us. We go back in Uganda right now. So
yes, growing up as a child, I spent most of my time at school. Since I was in the school group, the school choir. So before that, when I was young, I remember around 5 years, I used to have friends who were like girlfriends, but I used to see them as friends, you know, because you can see a girl and you're like attracted to her. But this time I just saw them as, you know,
as friends.
As friends, yeah. So, but my other fellow boys used to, you know, say, oh my God, this girl is cute, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what cute thing do they see in this girl?
I can imagine.
Yes. So, yeah, that's how it was. And when I used to also, when I joined this group, that's when I went to school, to a boarding school. So from 6 years, imagine from 6, I went to a boarding school at 6 years.
That's very early.
Yeah, so I went to a boarding school at 6 years, and I remember at school it was the same thing. I used not to see, you know, girls as attractive as, you know, everyone sees them. So but instead I used to look at boys and say, oh my God, this guy is
this dude is a killer.
Yes, this dude is, oh my God. So yeah, I traveled to the UK my first time when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, and when I came to the UK, there's this boy that I saw. We went to a private school. It was called Alex. I can't forget his name. This guy was I still remember him up to now. He was white. He had blue eyes and he had blonde hair. So we were around the same age. I was seven, and he was around 7, 8. Okay. But he was really, really cute. So I can't forget that guy. And from there, yeah, still continued to travel as an artist with that. But I didn't know I was gay. So, yeah, I got to know about gays when I was still around 7. So around 7, 8. So that's when I got to know about gay people. And I asked myself, am I gay? Like, seriously, having these feelings, I might be gay. So I got really, really scared. And but in the group, we used to pray a lot. We used to wake up early in the morning and pray, and they used to preach to us. So all this was like kind of therapy. And we used to fast every Wednesday. So talking about being gay and all that in the group, it was something that couldn't happen. Yeah, it was different from the ambition of the group. You couldn't even talk about it. Okay. Yes. So yeah, at high school I got a boyfriend called Emmanuel, and yeah.
Oh.
Yes, that's just a brief history about.
Well, did people around you know, like, you and him were going out?
They had that, you know, you can't hide something, but they had that feeling, I think, you know, but it was more of a discreet relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, so we used to just pretend to be friends. Yes. So, yeah.
Well. Well. So let's go to Eddie. Tell us,
Henry.
Oh, sorry. We've had from Eddie. Let's go to Henry. Henry, tell us about your life in Uganda.
Yeah, my experience in Uganda, or the life in Uganda, at some bit it was good, but then at some point there was a point where it took a turn, and I'll get to all that. So I remember growing up, I was born and raised in Kampala, in one of the sub-regions called Kansanga. And I went to one of the schools in Kansanga, and what I remember most is ever since I was a kid, I had passion for music. And I remember this one time I was in a school choir, and we were doing we were singing a song, and I remember one time I stood out, I did a dance. By that time it was trending. It was called the Calypso Dance, the one from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So I remember when I came up on the stage and when I came to sing my part, I did that dance. And so when one of the directors, when one of the head teachers saw that, I think she saw something in me, and she was like, I think this kid has a talent. Because I remember straight from back home, in the house where I grew up from, my mom would encourage me. So when they would put on music in our house, what she would do is she would say, if anyone dances very well, I'll give you some money, or I will tip you. And that's how our mom, that's the thing that she accustomed to us. And I was really interested in music. And from the point that I joined the choir, I realized that this was what I was born to do, and I felt like this was the passion. And I continued doing it. I was really good at it, because you can't fake a talent. When it's there, it's there. When it's not there, it's not there. But then things took a turn at some point, because we all reach a point where you start to get feelings for a person. But then the thing is, I was in a Christian school. When you're in a Christian school, you ever preach to about God, and you ever preach to about not coupling in the school, then people would do coupling, of course, behind the scenes in school. But now this is the most dramatic thing. The most dramatic thing is all people would do coupling with boys and girls. But then imagine me as a young boy in high school having feelings for boys. Yet, only coupling boys and girls is not allowed, but me, I have feelings for boys. And that was very dramatic. So when it came to my mind, I was like, oh God, there is something wrong with me. This is not right. All the boys, when we come back in the dormitory, they tell me stories. Man, I've seen this chick. She's hot. Have you seen her on the compound? She's like this. Well, I would also see it, but when I see a boy, I'd get different feelings, and I would feel different. And this is very confusing, and it caused a lot of confusion within me. I was like, why am I feeling this way? And I couldn't accept that I was feeling that, because all the boys that were in my age were seeing girls, and they were attracted to girls. So it's really hard in Uganda for a kid who has such feelings for fellow boys, because one thing, you cannot talk to anyone about them, neither the students, neither the teachers, nor the friends, because everyone you're seeing is with a man, is with a woman.
I think it's even worse, because sometimes you can't even tell the person you actually have feelings for.
Yeah, because even the person that you have feelings for, you can't. Yeah. How can you start?
Might get a no.
Because you don't know what they will do to you.
Yeah, either no or yes.
Because
if they say no,
that's it.
Because the definite answer that you think of will be a no. And apart from the no, it will be reported to the head teacher or someone in the school, and you would be in very, very big trouble. Because first of all, you're told no coupling in school. And then you're the young boy in the group, and then you have feelings for fellow boys. Now that is very worse, because only coupling boys and girls is not allowed. Now imagine you having feelings for fellow boys. That would be worse. So my life was all good. But then reaching at that point when I felt different feelings from my fellow boys, that's where it all took a turn. And I kept it inside of me because I couldn't discuss it with anyone. So it was really a difficult time for me. And I couldn't open up or tell anyone about it.
Yeah, well, I understand that. Well, how did you deal with that? Because you were, you had feelings. Were you specifically attracted to a specific person?
Yeah, I was specifically attracted to a specific person.
Did you ever tell them?
This, but I could not tell them because I had fear, because I didn't know whether they were gay or whether they were straight. So I couldn't just come to the person and just bump into the person. Oh man, I like you. I mean, you can't say such a thing in Uganda to a fellow man. Because only saying to your friend that, oh man, I like you, the dude would be like, oh man, stop that, chill, man. So now, it was really hard, very, very hard, because I felt it, and I felt these feelings were really strong for this person, but I could not tell them. And I didn't know how to approach them. And I didn't know how to control the feelings that I had inside me. And I could not share them with anyone. So it was a very difficult time for me. Okay. And it was very traumatizing thinking about it. And all the things that I was hearing in school, that gay people will go to hell, gay people are not allowed in the society. It was really hard.
Yeah,
very hard.
Can imagine. Well, Eddie, Henry, and Samali have told us briefly about their life back home in Uganda. And now they're going to be telling us about their life here in the UK. So, Samali, back to you again. How would you find life in the UK?
Well, life in the UK, I found it really very good, and it's different to the one I lived in Uganda. In Uganda, I did not have any similar-minded person like I was. So I did not have a social group to socialize with. Okay. We could not have any gay clubs, or we could not socialize or go out to have a meal as gay people or have fun. No one could welcome you being a gay person in Uganda. Definitely. Or they would just be abusing you, against you. They were saying abominable, it's sin, evil, it's not accepted. So coming here in the UK and coming out, it has been very good for me. And while I was in Uganda, I lived a discreet life, or I was in fear. But now coming here in the UK, coming out, I have no fear. I'm living a happy life. Nobody is threatening me. I'm not receiving anything, or I'm not perceived like a sinner or an evil person here in England. But in Uganda, it was a very different thing. I'm not threatened by my family, by the community, by the group directors. So life here is really nice. I'm living with an LGBT out and proud group, whereby it is a very welcoming people. A welcoming group. It welcomes people, so you feel comfort and comfortable with them. Yeah. You don't have anything to worry about. So the worry that I lived in Uganda, I don't have it anymore. That's now good. In England. That's and good. Also another thing is that the people treat you as their family while being here. But in Uganda, I was living in my family, but I could not express myself. Yeah. Like the fear I had, and in the group, being in the group, for me to survive, to be in the group for that long, I had to pretend. But here I'm not pretending the life I'm living. This is the real me in England. So I'm happy to express and to be me.
Out and proud.
Out and proud. Yeah, I exist. So no fear. Yeah.
Well, do you have, are you seeing anyone here in the UK?
Well, actually, I don't think I'll call it a relationship or seeing someone. Okay. I'm seeing someone. I'm actually attracted to that person, but I don't think that she likes me, but for me, I like her.
How will you know?
I like her because how will I know? Because that
You
person
should tell
could,
them. You should tell them.
she might be seeing. I think she has someone, but for me, I am attracted. I don't want to get a no. I don't want to be let down. So
You need to roll up your sleeves.
But I tried. Never.
yeah, I think I would give it a try and see. But I really like this person. She's very attractive. Oh my goodness! When I see her, oh, I lose my mind.
Well, that's good.
I'm
That's
so
good.
scared to tell her, but
Well, you need to
maybe
roll up
one
your sleeves.
time.
You need to roll up your sleeves
I will
and
try.
lay your cards on the table. Tell them,
Yeah.
you know what, this is it. This is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie, tell us now. How is your life in the UK?
My life in the UK is actually, I'd say, much better. Because in Uganda, as I had said, I used to have low self-esteem. I used to be really depressed. You know, living in a homophobic community, or, you know, when you're doing something wrong, you feel like you're doing something wrong, but it's not wrong, but, you know, you feel like the people are
They make
seeing
you
it.
feel it's
They
wrong.
make you feel it's wrong. So you are like, even you sitting there, you might feel like, oh my God, they are judging me
Yeah.
for this, yeah?
Yeah.
So I used to be really depressed. That's why I even wrote that song, yeah? You know, to make me a bit more. So whenever I got a bit depressed, I used to sing this song, you know, you're my strength when I'm weakened, you're my light when I'm in the dark, I am alive because you love me, I am alive because of your grace. So, and when I came here and, you know, you can express yourself, you can be who you are, you can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want, but I like it here. I'm planning on to getting even piercings.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah,
That
but
would
in
be good.
Uganda you can't do that.
No, definitely
You know,
not.
you'll
Definitely
be scared that someone will see me, you know, they're going to judge me, but here I'm out. And
Well, now back to Henry.
Yeah.
Back to Henry. How is life here in the UK?
I find it really interesting because when I came here, first of all, one of the inspirations that came to me is that queer people are also accepted in show business. Because back in Uganda, because I'm an artist, but I couldn't look up to someone in Uganda who is queer and accepted in show business, whether a singer, an actor, a dancer, a TV personality. But when I came here, I saw that you can be a queer person and you can also still be in show business, or you can still be an artist. And that was a very big inspiration for me because I saw famous singers, famous actors, famous TV personalities when they are queer, but also still accepted and also still given the same opportunities as the other people who are not queer. So that was an eye-opener for me and a very big inspiration for me. And also the other thing is, even at church, the preaching is different because they tell us that God welcomes us all, he loves us all, and he created us all in his image and differently, so we cannot be all the same. And so all that message is welcoming and comforting, and when I hear all that, I feel like I'm accepted and I'm not judged because of my sexuality, because if God is the one who created me, he's the one that who created me that way. So I cannot change who I am and I cannot change my nature and character. But all in all, I feel like I'm accepted and welcomed in the society that I'm living in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your family or friends back home in Uganda aware of your openness now, of your sexuality?
Yeah, some of my friends and my family are aware of my openness and they're not happy at all because I remember one time I saw a comment on Facebook. I was in one of the videos. We were at a gay pride and my brother commented that he does not want to see me back in Uganda. I'm no longer part of the family.
Oh, that's sad.
So it seemed like they were so hurt to know that I'm now open as a gay person. And still right now, I still get like messages from my friends who I used to go to school with, the friends whom I used to dance with and sing with. So they're like amazed and they're very disappointed because right now they didn't know that I was gay, but the moment they found out, they're really disappointed and they feel really bad about it, and they feel like I'm a disappointment, and they feel really bad about me. They even no longer want to associate with me like they used to. They feel really bad about it. They feel really embarrassed, and it's a very awkward situation when you come out as a gay person in Uganda.
Oh, that's, yeah. Well, I guess that is what happens because our community does not know any better, and well, we just hope for the best in the future so that everyone will be accepted for who they are. Well, Samali, is your family aware back home?
My family, yes, it is.
How about your friends?
And yeah, my friends are aware. And one time, I think that was in 2019, I received a threatening call from one of my relatives.
Okay.
And he said that they don't want to see me back home or to be part of my family. They said I am a disgrace to the family. I'm disowned. If they ever see me, they will kill me. So I'm living in fear. But however, I'm not scared anymore because I'm free and happy here.
Yeah.
I can do what I want. I can go to a gay club.
Have you ever received any kind of threats or felt like you're not safe here in the UK?
Yes, we went to a certain club in East London with friends, and we had gone to have fun. It was a Ugandan night, in Kampala. It's called Kampala night, and I started dancing with my friends. So doing blemishing with my friends. So some people didn't feel comfortable me doing it with that friend of mine. So, and someone sprinkled me alcohol onto me, and then they were not happy to see me doing that or to see us doing that. And the bouncer of the club came in and he kicked us out. So I did not know that maybe I wasn't accepted. I thought most of the clubs are okay for people like me to go and socialize, but I did not feel really well. So
yeah, well, it happens every now and then. So well, there's also been a few incidents here, so you just have to be careful. Yeah, you just have to be careful. Well, Eddie, tell us, is your family or your friends aware of your sexuality now, and what is their reaction to it?
Yes, they are aware now because I'm open now. I've come out. So my parents, I don't even know what to say. They are just, shall I say, negative effect? Yes, so I used to talk to my sisters. Well, they used to see my reaction. They knew I was different. But they no longer talk to me. I don't know why. Because one of them told me, you can be gay, but as long as, you don't show everyone. You don't need to come out in the open and say, I'm gay, show everyone that you're gay. You can be who you are, but then she just stopped talking to me. So we don't talk anymore. I don't know. I'm on my own. That's what I can say.
Well, listeners, thank you for being with us. As you know, I'm your host, Mabel, as always. This was our first season of Conversations with Opal, African LGBTI 2022. And with us, we've had Henry, Samali, and Eddie, Opal artists. Well, they've always been artists, but now I enjoy calling them ours because, well, we get to listen to their sweet voices, well, aimlessly. Oh, aimlessly? No.
Endlessly.
Endlessly, yeah. And, well, they show us their skills and their talent. And we've heard from them. We've heard, well, a bit of what they've been through from Uganda and what they're experiencing here in the UK. It's not always an easy transition. But, well, we all get there somewhere, somehow. And as long as you're feeling safe and you're able to live the life you want to live and you're happy, I think that is all for the best. Yes.
Whoa, yeah, Chambule busabala.
Muzeyi yali mulodi we busabala. Okuva ebuvanjuba paka ebugwanjuba. Abanoonya abasajja baloko defense. Mikwano gya muzeyi wa Sikopia. Buli omukwano gwali gujja kunzi.
Well, that was our closing song. It's called Busabala from Maurice Curia, a Ugandan. It's a way. It has its own message. If you listen to the lyrics, you can listen to all the whole song. Well, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for listening in. Stay tuned. Listen to our podcasts. Listen to our conversations. Share them with everyone who is there out there, who is in the closet, who is hiding, who is feeling unloved, who is feeling unwelcome. Just let them know. We do this for ourselves, for our comfort, for our therapy, but also to create awareness to everyone out there. Like, we do exist. This is who we are. We are naturally made like this. We are born like this. You have no problem with you. You are who you are, and you can be able to express and live the life you want to live. Thank you.